So what the fuck happened to Mr. Hart?
And Mrs. Hart. Right?
No, Mrs. Hart is... We haven't seen her since episode 2, but, like, she's kind of just like Dottie, I think. Where she's just vibing for most of the time. She's not really needed, but she's there. But Mr. Hart was taken out. He wasn't at the talent show, the episode after. He was taken out.
He wasn't at work that one time afterwards.
Yeah.
Maybe he was in his office, but...
But then, okay, if Agatha is behind everything, isn't her MO now to cause a disruption between Wanda and Vision? He was doing that, so... Was Wanda the one choking him? Or was it Agatha?
Maybe Agatha, because she was, like, literally right outside, like, ready to help Wanda.
Yeah.
So maybe she was, like, through the window or through the door, like, controlling everything.
She's behind it all? How?
And who
For
is
what
she?
Purpose? Why was she... She's going along with it, but then she stopped going along with it for some reason. Like,
And
what
where's
was
her
the...
husband?
What was the tipping point? Who the fuck is Ralph?
Who the
Is
fuck?
it the mailman?
Is he dead?
Yeah. Is he the hamster? I mean, not the rabbit.
Is he all of them? Is he a shapeshifter that turns into all of them?
Is he
Is
Pietro?
spying on them? What happened to that blonde lady that
Which,
cut herself in
okay,
that
so
cup?
if Agatha is... Okay, if Agatha is behind
By the
bringing
way-
Wanda's brother in, what's up?
Her name, that was a great cover-up by putting it as Agnes. When it's Agatha, nobody would have ever noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She just took the first part of her first name and the last part of her last name.
That's why all these theories
Agnes.
knew.
There we go. Yeah.
Ugly name, by the way.
It really... It's an
Little baby
old witch's
Agnes.
name.
I guess Aggie's kind of cute, but...
Oh, I thought you were talking about Agatha.
But...
Wow.
Agnes...
I like the name Agnes.
I said don't...
Short and sweet. I know, I'm saying I like it.
okay.
If Agatha is controlling Pietro, allegedly, is he actually the Quicksilver from the Fox movies?
Maybe.
Because he still has the powers and stuff.
But
So
again,
instead of Wanda opening up the multiverse, what if it's Agatha?
Ew, we don't know her. We haven't. Maybe, I don't know. But she's evil.
She is evil.
Oh, yeah, but evil people do that.
Yeah.
Never mind. She kind of reminded me of Octo... What is that person in Spider-Man? The one that's like... Octo Doctor guy, whatever.
Doc Ock?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the female version.
Funny
and the
story,
cartoon
though.
version. Uh-huh.
The actress who plays...
Oh, it's the voice you said.
The
That's
voice,
probably
yeah.
why I think maybe that... Or did I say that before you said that? Or did...
I don't know.
I don't
I don't even
Maybe
know what you're
because you
talking
said
about.
that, I thought of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is her voice.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's the laugh.
Because Pietro was, like, there, just trying to get the scoop. He kept asking Wanda all these questions.
Like he was half awake. Or
So
not.
if he's being controlled by Agatha,
She's trying to speak to
is it Agatha who wants to know the answers as to how Wanda does this?
Maybe.
But if
Yeah,
she's
it seemed
behind
like
it
that.
all,
It seemed like that.
what is Agatha trying to find out?
Maybe
And then
how to
if
take full
she's
control.
trying to find stuff out, why is she breaking off this illusion then? Because now,
don't know.
how is she going to get the answers?
Because maybe, like, when Wanda's, like, asleep, she doesn't really know what she's doing. But then if she's more aware of, like, certain things, like, ooh, Vision's dead and this, she kind of remembers how it started. How, like, maybe she started it, but Agatha's the one that, like, kind of took control of it. So she's trying to turn off the Wanda part and be in control of it all. I don't know why she would. I don't know. It seemed like she wanted to know, like, how exactly, like, oh, like, you could tell me. I'm family. I'm
Yeah.
not just a stranger. Like, but why would he say it so... Why would you have him say it so...
Blunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she wanted him to be suspicious of him and do all that. To maybe lose some of her powers on him.
And then also, by this point in the series, Agnes has already been around Wanda using her powers and stuff. And Wanda actually does trust Agnes. Why doesn't Agnes just walk up and be like, Wanda, how are you doing this?
Remember when the dog died?
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh,
Was
Mom, you
murder
can heal.
in cold blood?
Yeah. I found it here in the bush.
Yeah, it was weird how it's like, ooh, Agnes and Wanda are like best friends and stuff. But it's like, she's only occasionally there. And apart from taking the kids this episode, it's all been like, just like casual encounters for the most part.
And now I want to watch back and like be like, okay, she did this and she did this, Agnes, like in the first episode.
Yeah.
So she didn't even have to hide the whole cooking thing from her. She could have just, well, she didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like she knew all
Yeah.
along. She wants her away from Vision so she can be weak and then she can fight her maybe. No, she's pretty strong.
Yeah. It seems now that they're not together and stuff, she's even more of a loose cannon.
She looks like she's going through a breakup.
Yeah.
Because she knows he's dead, right? She's like,
Yeah.
can't deal with, like, the truth of it.
Yeah.
Even the commercial's like, ooh.
The only person who didn't know this was all fake was Vision, but now he knows.
Yeah. I took it.
So she has nothing left to lose. Why would you want to make her angry?
Vision was like, who am I now?
Yeah, that was sad.
Also, why do
He's
I
not
love
making it
this
out of
bitch?
the show.
Oh yeah, because he can't get out of the
He
thing.
can't.
In the beginning, I forgot that they were in the circle, so I thought they were out of it, and I was like, he's alive. That's why I looked at you like, but he's either in the hex or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. How do you think the show is going to end?
Oh, damn. I mean, Agnes has to die. I don't know.
Does she?
Like, we don't even know.
I don't want her to.
The devil dies a guy.
I think now that she's a villain and stuff, we're going to see her in other shows and stuff.
Like, she just escapes.
Because that's going to suck if she's been in the show, and then she reveals herself as Agatha, and she's Agatha for like 2 episodes, and she just dies. That's going to be underwhelming.
What if Wanda created Agatha as a way to blame it on someone else when she's really controlling it?
Wait, say that again?
Like, she created Agatha, like, in her mind.
Wanda?
Like, nobody else sees her, just her. Because, like, who else has seen Agatha? Yeah.
Vision?
Like, but he's not real. She's controlling her. I don't know. Like, what if she's just, like, blaming on her? In the end, it'll be them 2 fighting, like, in her head. But then they'll look at Wanda like, Wanda, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm trying to beat this demon or something. And she's like, Wanda, there's no one there. And then it's just, like, her fighting herself, I guess, in a way.
Oh, wait, no, because Monica knows
Damn it.
Agnes. Because she's like, yeah,
She
when
does?
Agnes shows up in this episode, she's like, to save Wanda.
Oh.
And then Monica's
maybe?
like, this doesn't concern you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I was going to say maybe she saw her just, like, talking to her or something. She's like, Wanda, you alright?
What if it's like, oh, Wanda's been sleeping this entire time?
I wonder if anybody in the city, if they snap back,
To
does that
reality?
mean they're in there? Like, did the snap thing happen before she did that? No. Yeah,
Before
right?
what? Yeah,
Like, when
like
people
3
came
weeks
back?
before.
Oh, okay. That guy. Remember that guy? Well, at work, Vision, like, touched him, and he's like, where's my wife? Like, oh.
Yeah.
Or, like, she's taking care of my mother or something.
Yeah.
Could that be, like, what if the wife or whoever, they were in that hospital that Monica was in, and like, oh, she was, like, taking care of my mom, whatever. So they weren't in the city, so then they're trying to come back. I don't know.
True.
But then the city doesn't exist. So people, if
The
they,
city
like,
does
got out of
exist,
it,
though.
but, like, people outside don't know. So if you, like, went on vacation out, and then we're, like, gonna come back, where would you go if you don't? It doesn't exist to people outside. So would you just be like, oh.
When you say to people outside.
Like the cops, remember? They're like, oh, Westview doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far
So,
are you
like,
talking?
Oh, I guess.
No, I'm thinking it's only like locals.
Oh, okay.
Because Monica and all of them, they know about Westview.
Mm-hmm.
And there's signs on the freeway next to Westview that say Westview. So it's
Yeah.
definitely a real place. I think whoever set up the hex, whether it's Agatha or Wanda or both of them, whatever, they only like brainwashed or whatever the immediate local people. Because it's a small town already. So I doubt they have many visitors coming in and out of the city. So the only real threat to people entering Westview and disrupting everything or the immediate people outside, so they just brainwash those people.
Which immediate people, like
literally
right
like the
out,
nearby
like,
town or whatever.
because they had to have known somehow, right? Because there was reports of, like, missing people.
Yeah.
But they just don't know where they disappear.
Yeah. You think Doctor Strange is going to show up?
In this show?
Yeah.
Is he supposed to?
I haven't heard anything, but like,
I think that would take
this
away
show's
from
going to
Wanda's-
connect to the movie next year, and it's like
maybe a little part in the end, like
at
an
some
end scene.
point, like nobody of the dozens and dozens of people that were in Endgame, not a single one is going to come help Sword.
Sword. Do you remember in Spider-Man?
With this?
They didn't know they needed help because the scrolls were, like, keeping it a secret.
I guess so.
What if Wu is a scroll? I don't know.
I'm just like at some point, because the universe
Maybe
is so
starting another
big.
movie.
At some point, it's like you need multiple people in these shows and movies,
More than
or else
Wanda.
it's going to seem unreasonable.
Captain Marvel's
It's like
gonna come in.
nobody's going to... Like, this is a big thing.
Captain Marvel. She's
Like,
gonna help her little buddy.
Wanda is one more major freakout from taking over the entire state of New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, true.
At least one person who's on the Avengers roster should be like,
In New Jersey.
I need to go help.
How would they know? Does
Sword.
Sword keep it a secret?
Sword picks up the phone. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding.
They're
Hey,
like, sorry, this
shit's
is
wild
Shield.
and Wanda is behind it. We need help.
Who would they contact the building under
Anybody.
fire?
Contact Spider-Man, contact Doctor Strange,
Spider-Man's
contact
sister.
anybody that you know, because you need to take down Wanda.
Captain Marvel, off-world.
Fucking call Hawkeye. Hawkeye,
Somebody.
we know that you and Wanda
You know,
have a connection. Fucking come talk to your mans
he
over
does?
here. Yeah, they have like talks, like
But
Age
he
of
has a
Ultron, when he's
family.
like, hey, you're an Avenger now. I have a bow and arrow. This doesn't make sense, but once you walk through those doors, you're an Avenger. And then he came and
Oh, right.
tried to save her in Civil War when Vision was locking her up in the apartment.
Oh.
Yeah. And then in Endgame, at the funeral, where like Hawkeye's like, I hope she knows we won. And then Wanda's like, they do. They both do. So they have a connection. Just have him show up. Something. Anybody. Come help, please.
But it'll take
An
away from
entire
Wanda's
town
fire.
of thousands of people are held hostage.
They have a superhero now.
I guess so. Apparently Monica knew it. After she saw that truck fly through the air, she's like, I can walk through this thing.
And her blue eyes. And she made it back before Vision. Even though he was already inside.
Oh yeah,
So-
what the fuck? I didn't even think about it.
Vision didn't even
She's-
make it.
He's got super
She
speed.
ran? Or what?
I guess so. I guess
Oh, yeah,
she's
she
a
ran
she's a
normally.
runner. I guess Vision was too busy stopping at red lights. Here, let's have a conversation how everything we're seeing is fake.
Darcy?
There's a red light, let's wait.